January 8, 2022, Marcus Giavanni here. 2023, 0108, Kelly for mayor. Only candidate for mayor who managed $100 million deficits each year under Mayor Hickenlooper, the decay mayor, who rode in on a brown scooter, mesmerizing everybody. Denver voters thought he was the new messiah because he took showers with his clothes on and he jumped out of airplanes to show you how daring he was. When it turned out that he just was the same shit and everything got worse. And it's been indexed that way. And what we're dealing with is people that just don't get that their voices are all indexed now. So it's pattern match to the truth. So when they all say, oh no, here's the facts. No, this is what it is. And all their talking points, they're all negative keywords. Remember that. So you politicians that are coming up, watch what you say. Because your voice is your new identifier. You can't bullshit with your voice. You can't. And that's why you're seeing what you're seeing here. See? Who's the only non-political candidate? I am. This is under Kelly. My name's nowhere on this. That's because, see, her, Mike Johnston, all of them, they've all been pattern matched. Their voices are pattern matched to everything they've ever said, everything they've ever done. Why? Because they've had positions of authority. And so when you think about them bragging about Kelly being the only one that managed, you can fucking tell the truth, and you had $100 million deficit each year thereafter, but you still didn't have as much deficit as Hancock. He had 200+ million deficit one year. Guess what year that was? But this is how it is. And when you look at the Denver Post, they're just pushing candidates, but they've already made their decision. And I base that off of, if you do a PDF file, Kelly Brough, PDF, Google search that. Ian Thomas Tafoya, PDF. Marcus Giavanni, PDF. Do any of the candidates, and you'll find out the ones at the PDF, those are the ones that I believe that they made promises to in regards to the upcoming positions they will hold after Kelly Brough is elected. And so all these people come out with the same year, saying the same shit, promising the same shit, and here's the thing, delivering the same shit. Every year, year after year, after Hickenlooper. So Hickenlooper and Hancock, they're the decay mayors. And when the living mayors of Webb, he's starting to go decay because him and Pena came out and praised the decay mayors as if they were doing something. And what they were praising him for is their steadfastness to the Democratic Party in Denver. And they're all about to get fucked with a digital Hancock that they've never seen coming because all their IT people are outdated. And they're going to take Denver to the darkest pits of fucking the dark web you've all ever seen. And remember, I told you, I warned you, I showed you, I talked nicely, I talked grossly, because I repeated the conversations that I heard when I walked in the weather to get my petitions. And when you got Kelly, who were issued the petitions, and then next day, she got her petitions, and then she submitted them the next day. And then in 6 days, they were verified. And yet all the other mayoral candidates can take all the way up to 10 days. Why is it different? Well, why? Well, because she was the first, so it was easier to get her done. See, these are the things we don't know, and these are the most important, because this is where all the hubbub's all about. This is where all their manipulation. You think about Ian Thomas Tafoya. He sits on the ballot committee along with Stephanie O'Malley. Really? She's still in the mix? Are you guys listening to me? And then you got Kevin Flynn, Amanda Sawyer. You got the union. You got a couple other people that don't even belong there, folks. But this is Why, when it goes wrong and they can manipulate the votes, manipulate the ballots, well, this is why, because they all have the same people representing them in all facets of the government of Denver. And this is why on April 4, I'm going to gift wrap the city and county of Denver. You got it, to the dark web, because they're going to be a illegitimate government. You get 3 strikes. I'm going for 4. There's a 4-strike rule here on these people because they need that extra election to put them all on the dark web where they belong. But for me, Mike Johnston, Kelly Brough, Lisa Calderon, Leslie Herod, Mike Johnston, Chris Hansen, Ian Thomas DeFoya, Tammy Dorr, Denver Decides, denvergov.org, Downtown Denver Partnership, Denver Inc., Neighborhood Association, same one. Then all the neighborhoods associations that we have, there's some that own like 6. They're getting money off 6 neighborhoods. How can you manage 6 neighborhood associations? Do you live in those neighborhood associations? See, this is what you have. You have people coming in from all over the cities running our neighborhoods. We don't know who the fuck they are. We're gonna know now because I indexed them all. And now all their emails and all their conspiracy bullshit that they've been able to hold on to government for Denver. I'm going to tell you all, you're going backwards. And I will probably be the one that just says, hey, you dummies,